Apple going to accept crypto or come up with its own crypto exchange? SafeMoon, huge spike incoming. Dogecoin, IRS, crypto exchange payments, all of this stuff is happening very, very fast in the crypto world. What's up, YouTube community? Welcome to Invest Desk, your number one channel for cryptocurrency research, daily news updates, and forecast. My name is Syed, and we are going to talk about some exciting stuff today about Apple getting into the crypto game. I mean, this is just huge. SafeMoon, huge spike incoming because of the inverse head and shoulder pattern that it has developed. And of course, Dogecoin also getting a boost with Bitcoin up, the market back up to a reversal into the bullish trend, and that's a lot of stuff. That is huge news coming for the crypto industry. I'm also going to talk about, of course, the IRS, which is the Internal Revenue Service, talking about accepting crypto payments and how they're going to deal with crypto taxes and whatnot. So the world of crypto is crazy, right? And we know that. So crypto is a crazy world, and we know that's how it is. And I always say it again and again. So super excited. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to talk about, of course, not only the Apple crypto exchange and Apple app trying to get into the crypto, whether Apple is going to accept Dogecoin as a cryptocurrency, or Bitcoin, or SafeMoon, or any other cryptocurrencies. I'm going to give you a whole list of that in the developer forums within the Apple website, and you'll take a look at it and see what it is. So either way, the idea is that crypto is, we know that it's here to stay. It's just a matter of time. And of course, with ups and downs, since it's relatively a very small industry as compared to the stock market and other mutual funds and stock market in general across the globe, we still see the crypto industry still, of course, in its infancy as compared to the stock market. But that doesn't stop the crypto to go to the moon. And of course, all the cryptocurrencies, whether it's Dogecoin, SafeMoon, Bitcoin, or any other cryptos, actually moving to the top. So welcome back to Invest Desk, your number one channel. Let me go ahead and set up my chat here. Welcome everybody. It's always nice to see you. So we're going to talk about some exciting stuff today. Apple crypto exchange may be in the making. It's inevitable or not, but I'm going to show you exactly where the industry is heading. And of course, with the reversal, the bullish trend, things are actually to the moon, guys, to the moon. So welcome back. Nice to see you guys. Rick, thanks so much for tuning in. Hector the Dude, thanks so much. Tushar, Bashir, Hector the Dude, Daniel, thanks so much, buddy. I'm going to go ahead and get the chat pop out so we can continue talking as well as doing this. So yeah. All right, let me dive right in. And by the way, if you have not subscribed, if you're new to the channel, this is the channel where I bring all the research for crypto, and we have 3 cryptos so far in our portfolio here at Invest Desk. One is, of course, Dogecoin, which is our baby since 3 months. Every single day we talk about Dogecoin. Then we have SafeMoon that we added about a month ago. Pretty good deal so far. And then recently, of course, Promise Token is also added. So the idea today, today's topic is Apple Crypto Exchange. I'm going to talk about not only that, but also some important news as we move forward. So without further ado, let me go ahead and jump to the Apple crypto and see what's going on with the exchange and what the developers are doing, what Apple is up to. Because it's just a matter of time before Apple accepts it, before Amazon gets into crypto, Walmart, and all these other enterprise giants, one way or the other, they're just waiting for the crypto to settle, right? Settle in a sense where either it's going to be regulated and they're going to have some framework, right? A process. So all these companies will be following as they get more and more into the crypto industry, whether they're going to be offering their own cryptocurrency or using any of the cryptos like Dogecoin, for example, is out there, right? So that's what is happening. Either way, the dust is going to settle, right? Today, tomorrow, this week, next month, next couple of months, and that's going to happen, right? So it's just a matter of time. So, of course, diamond hands will play a huge part in my humble opinion, as we move forward within the crypto industry. All right, so I'm going to show you the first right here, crypto exchange app, and this is super, super exciting. So let's go through this so we know exactly what is going on. So this is in the developer.apple in the forums thread as I came about. Now this may be a little old, I'm not sure what the date is, but it's super cool because what they're talking about here is that they're building a crypto exchange which will also have the iOS and Android mobile apps for sharing expenses with friends easier in crypto, of course. And the only references about crypto that we found here are the following. So cryptocurrencies apps may facilitate transmission of approved virtual currencies, whether it's Bitcoin or Dogecoin, provided that they do in compliance with all the state and federal laws for the territories in which the app functions. Now, this is, of course, the key because as more regulations come about, whether it's from the IRS, from the tax perspective, or from each of these states, within the U.S., because, of course, they have their own laws. And that's important. So as long as, once we have the entire framework within the US and cryptocurrency is fully recognized and regulated, and there's certain principles and rules and regulations and processes in place, boom, that's the deal. That's the day we're looking for all the companies to just, jump in and offer crypto as a mainstream payment. Now, it is still happening. Dogecoin, for example, is accepted all across the globe. Several companies, hundreds of companies in the US are already transacting in Dogecoin. But here, when we talk about Apple, when we talk about other giants like MasterCard, Visa, and whatnot, we need to have these companies will be more comfortable if we have solid processes in place. So that's what they're talking about here, that in compliance with all state and federal laws for the territories in which the app functions. Now, apps facilitating initial coin offering cryptocurrency, futures trading, and other cryptocurrencies or quasi-securities must come from established banks, securities firms, future commissions merchants, FCMs, or other approved financial institutions. And that's really the second aspect of the crypto industry, where mainstream institutional investors are now getting into crypto. And that's what we saw with Bitcoin, with the market fluctuating quite a bit, because all of these guys are now jumping into crypto in addition to us, like retail traders or investors, right? We are the early birds. But when these institutional investors come in, they have their own agendas, they have their own motivations, and of course, it's a capitalist society, and that's what they're looking for. They're looking for huge gains for their clients, so of course their clients are happy, and that's how they get more clients, right? So that's the deal. So as long as crypto is still, sort of like molding itself, right, into the developing itself into an industry more and more as time progresses, and these institutions are, of course, have a very watchful eye on what's happening. So apparently there's a list of Apple's approved cryptos, and here is the list. So it's Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, and boom, we have our Dogecoin. So Dogecoin is also on the list of Apple approved cryptos. So for example, Apple Pay or any other payment mechanism, they would also certainly include Dogecoin as an approved method of payment or transactions. Then you have Dash, DigiCash, Americoin, Ethereum, another popular, right? Number 3 on the list, or number 2 rather, on the rank is Ethereum, is also here. Ethereum Classic, Litecoin, Lisk, Monero, Ripple. We have Ripple also. Steem, Tether, Waves, and Zcash. But more importantly, of course, we're always looking for Dogecoin as the people's crypto, and that's what's going to happen. So as more and more this industry develops into a more mature industry and more regulations come about, the real fight, by the way, the real battle is between, as I streamed a couple of days ago, between fiat and, of course, crypto, and the regulators and the taxes and the whole industry in general, right? That's the holdup, guys. That's about it. That's the holdup. Once that thing settles, and it will settle in a matter of time. Now, it depends on how fast the government is working, because the U.S. government, for example, is also working on their own USDC, the United States digital dollar. So that is also in the works. So the whole thing is kind of like, yeah, it's moving, right? It's moving very, very fast. So this is, of course, if Apple builds its own exchange or an app which allows transactions in different cryptocurrencies, would be a huge, huge news, guys. That's absolutely a massive, massive news. So let me know what you think in comments, what Apple is going to do and what Amazon should do and what other enterprise companies, as the crypto world develops itself, is going to be getting into that. So all right, so yeah, welcome everybody. Let me get some chat here. Welcome Dana, nice to see you always. Welcome Hafiz, Orlando, Kevin, Brian, Crypto, Peter, Layla, you Jordy. Awesome, thanks so much for being here. Appreciate it, because InvestDesk is where you get all the latest research, updates, news, and forecasts, and that's what we do. That's how we grow. And InvestDesk, of course, here. We grow as a team, we grow as a community, and of course I take a look at all the comments and I try to respond to all of your queries so we move forward. So this is one of the exciting news that if this materializes, and it will, it's just a matter of time, guys, when all these companies start to offer cryptocurrencies as part of their payments. And that's, whether it's today, tomorrow, or next month, couple of months, it's going to happen. All right. Next, very important, check this out. I'm going to show you the crypto payments, right? Since we're talking about transactions, we're talking about crypto payments. Yeah, we're talking about crypto payments and transactions. So I'm going to play this video from Bloomberg TV when the IRS talking about how that's going to work. But before I do, thank you, Rick Sanchez. Thank you, buddy, for your love and support for InvestDesk and Super Chat, Super Stickers. Always, always a pleasure to have you here. And of course, it's always nice to see all of us grow our crypto portfolios, our investments as we move into the future. All right. Thanks so much again. Appreciate it. All right. So I'm going to play this so you can see what is happening when a question was asked with the IRS. There you go. All right, Hafiz, thank you so much, buddy. Appreciate it. Thank you for your love and support for InvestDesk as your #1 channel for, of course, crypto research. And yeah, appreciate it. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Certainly makes me humble, and I work hard to bring all of this information, data, so you can make informed decisions. All right, so this is, again, what about crypto payments is the title. The @IRS News required a cryptocurrency indicator on tax return filing last year, and they've been trying to be very active in this space. This is by CIO Nancy Seeger at the CIO Exchange. But let's take a listen, just a couple of minutes, of what the response is here.
Last week, talking about crypto payments in particular, and those above 10,000 should be reported, and indeed reported to the IRS. Of course, of its very nature, crypto is in some ways anonymous, but also deeply trackable, and there forever on a public ledger. How much do you get excited by the role that the IRS might be playing within cryptocurrencies, but also blockchain in and of itself as an underlying technology?
I'm very excited about the Internal Revenue Service's role in technology in general. The Internal Revenue Service required a cryptocurrency indicator on tax return filing last year, so we've been trying to be very active in this space. Again, the investment in modernizing technology will ensure that government has an equal playing field in that space. We continually are adding new features to ensure a seamless experience for our taxpayers. In fact, in the last year, we have seen an increase of 112% in taxpayers using their online account with the Internal Revenue Service. We have a new feature out there where citizens no longer have to go put something in an envelope and put a stamp on it. They can immediately upload documents to us. In fact, our notices are now either available through a taxpayer's online account Or if they chose to receive them in the mail, they can click on a scan code and go to a site where they can upload documents to us. So as we provide our digital services more timely to our citizens, we believe that we will make that tax filing easier and therefore help reduce the tax gap.
Awesome. So yeah, I mean, I won't be surprised that in near future rather, that we'll be paying our taxes to the IRS in crypto, in Dogecoin. I mean, that'd be super, super cool, wouldn't it, right? And that's incoming because, like 20 years ago, guys, I remember, one day doing the IRS tax returns, and that was like all paper based, and it was manual calculations, and there was no internet and all that. I mean, that was crazy. But today, even the IRS is online. Taxpayers can have an online account, and they've seen a huge spike, of course, in online, tax payments. And regarding crypto payments, the government recognizes that this is something inevitable, and IRS has on its 1040 form, they have a crypto section, and that's right there. It tells you that the government is just at almost regulating, definitely proactive in what is happening. So that's something that I wanted to mention. And with Apple Pay, right, with the Apple Exchange and the currency and transaction, because the IRS is actually seeing the whole thing as, there's going to be millions and billions of transactions of crypto incoming, right, in the near future. So they are preparing themselves as whether through their online portal or otherwise infrastructure capacity planning, to get ready before it actually hits the mainstream, before the government lifts the thing and says, hey, boom, everybody uses crypto, it's in, hit the drum roll, right? So before they do it, that's again just my humble analysis that I provide, and then once they do that, you're going to see some huge updates. So what plans are ahead to update the IRS technology? And this is, by the way, Nancy Seegert. She is the Chief Information Officer at the IRS. Let's take a look. Let's take a listen here.
So do you feel that the investment is really necessary? How much do you want to upgrade the infrastructure? Was it fit for purpose, or were there real areas that you immediately could do with some more funding?
An investment in IRS technology is absolutely necessary. Think about an old house that you're remodeling. You can't just put a new roof and paint on the walls. Your electrical system may not support the new things you want to bring home. Modernizing technology in any business, especially in Internal Revenue Service, where we are charged with providing services to citizens, collecting 96% of the revenue that our country collects, ensuring the security of all of the taxpayer and the nation's data. It is absolutely that we transform the way we work. We have a foundation of old technology that we keep layering upon. We must stop and make a digital transformation. We must turn into a data-driven technology shop. We must move old technology off of our premises and move to the cloud, all so that we can more dynamically serve our customers. Today in our operational environment, the first question that's asked is, how quickly can you do this? Can you do this? In a modernized fashion, the Internal Revenue Service will be able to more dynamically provide the services that we need to provide.
There you go. So another thing that this is inevitable, that the digital transformation from the IRS, for example, is going to be happening, and it is already happening as we speak, whether they're getting into the cloud and whether they're choosing Azure as the backend or AWS or whatever they're using. That's really what is happening. So once that transformation is made, and that's most likely happening at a very fast rate, and then crypto is going to be, of course, part of it, right? So what that implies, guys, this year is definitely is the key year for all of us as investors, for example, in crypto, to make sure that we hold our crypto portfolios and kind of strategically divide our investment into different cryptos, whether it's Dogecoin, whether it's Bitcoin, Ethereum, whatever it is, because all these institutions like the IRS or enterprise companies like Apple, Walmart, they'll be using whether their own exchanges, whether they're using blockchain to have their own blockchains developed. That may take a long time for them, or they may end up using Ethereum as a base blockchain. And that's really the key. But so regardless of what's happening, the idea is that crypto exchanges, whether it's through Apple or maybe Walmart or any of these organizations, they'll have their own exchanges. Like SafeMoon, for example, which we added to our portfolio last month, is developing its own exchange and with NFT integration and other aspects, right, including its unique tokenomic structure. And that's really what is happening with SafeMoon. I'm going to get to that, and I'm going to talk about the spike and, of course, the inverse head and shoulder pattern that SafeMoon has just developed. So that's going to be, I'm going to talk about that too. But this is something that I wanted to highlight right now, so we understand that, of course, Apple is not only perhaps looking for or creating its own exchange in the future. If not, Apple is certainly looking for crypto experience in alternative payments job post, guys. I mean, this is, when I look at this, I'm looking at, well, are they hiring people with crypto experience? I mean, what are they talking about? Are they going to hire who? Who has crypto experience, right? As an alternative payment job post. So Apple Payments Unit is looking for crypto savvy. Check this out, guys. I mean, this is crazy. Biz development specialist to lead partnership efforts. So what Apple is doing now is actually hiring people, and these people are going to develop relationships or partnerships with other institutions. I mean, hey, is that crazy or what? Is that for real or what? Yeah, definitely real. So let me know in comments if you think, if Apple does it, which other organizations should follow suit. And they're already working on it, like Amazon. We know that there's a petition out there at change.org for Dogecoin, and there are hundreds of thousands of individuals already have signed the petition. Let Amazon know that, hey, come on, accept Dogecoin as a payment, or maybe SafeMoon as a payment, or any other cryptocurrency that they would want as a benefit to their customers. And of course, Dogecoin, designed as an inflationary coin, is ideal for crypto exchange with its transaction interval time, verification interval time with less than a minute. And I've talked about Dogecoin every single day for the last 3 months, guys. Every single day, live stream about Dogecoin primarily. And that's really the key. And of course, Elon Musk is now all out openly supporting Dogecoin. And in his recent tweet, he talks about the fact that since no one owns Dogecoin, so his actions are kind of limited, right? So he can't do a whole lot. Otherwise, if he owns Dogecoin, he's going to probably take it to the moon in a couple of weeks. That's what Elon Musk is. But that's how things are developing. So Apple is looking for crypto experience in alternative payments job post. And this is not going to be the only job post, guys. This is huge. I mean, the implication of what you're looking at right here on your screen is just amazing. It's just absolutely mind-boggling if you just think about it, right? So Apple is looking to hire a business development manager with experience in the cryptocurrency industry to lead its alternative payments partnership program. Now, first off, how do you get crypto industry experience, whether you're an investor or you're a developer or whatnot? But that's something, we'll see how that kind of goes out. So in a Wednesday job posting, see if I'm able to open this job posting. Apple said candidates should have 5 years or more working with alternative payment providers such as digital wallets, BNPL, fast payments, cryptocurrency, etc. That's one of their criteria. See if I'm able to. Perfect. Here's the job post, guys. So hey, if you qualify, you might want to look into this, right? This is the job post by Apple. So what they're looking for, let me make it bigger so we can see. Perfect. Let's make it more bigger. All right. So at Apple, the new ideas have a way of becoming extraordinary products, services, and customer experiences. Once, people once couldn't have imagined, and now can't imagine living without. And it continues to go. I'm just going to go forward here to the next paragraph. The Apple Wallets, Payments, and Commerce WPC team. So at Apple, they have a whole team is seeking an experienced business development manager to lead alternative payment partnerships. Now, what they're looking for is a proven professional in global alternative and emerging payment solutions. We need your help forming partnership frameworks and commercial models, defining implementation paradigms, identifying key players, managing relationships with strategic alternative payment partners. Now, if they were to hire me, guys, hey, Dogecoin will be in Apple right now. I'm just kidding. But that's how it is, right? So this position will be responsible for the end-to-end business development, including screening partners, negotiating, closing commercial agreements, and launching new programs. So they're looking for candidates with comfortable, enjoying thinking about edge cases and asking, what is an alternative way of doing this? That's what it is. So qualifications, of course, a whole list of qualifications. You can take a look at this yourself. And of course, talks about the description, lead the partnership program. So essentially, the bottom line is that Apple is looking for people with experience in the crypto space. So today or tomorrow, guys, hold on to your horses. Crypto is going to the moon, no doubt. All right, no doubt. It's just, in my humble opinion, it is definitely just a matter of time before we actually get to it. All right, so let me get some comments. Yeah, welcome, buddy. Welcome. Thanks so much. Jim Pop, Invest, your #1 channel for cryptocurrency research, investing. Thank you so much. Much humble. Thanks so much. Arkham, what's up, buddy? Always nice to see you. What do you think about Ledger trashing SafeMoon? I'm not pleased about that. Yeah, it happens. People create FUD all the time, guys. Fear, uncertainty, and that's how it is, right? We can't control people, but what we can do is stick to our plan, stick to our strategy. That's about it. SafeMoon to the moon. Yeah, it's going to happen, right? And I'm going to talk about SafeMoon a little bit more as well. But thanks for bringing the comment up. Appreciate it. All right. So, hey, Syed, you changed my life with InvestDesk. Thank you so much. Well, thank you. I'm much humbled if that's the case. If you get to make more informed decisions and you get something out of these live streams that I do every day, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. And of course, smash that like button, guys. That would be super helpful and much appreciated. All right, so this is the Apple news. Whether Apple is going to come up with its own exchange once they hire these development managers, create partnerships with other cryptos or alternative payment methodologies, relationships. And that's really what the key is moving forward. So hang on. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Or it has already come. It's just a matter of time. So whether it's the Apple Exchange, whether they're hiring business development managers, right? That's what Apple is doing, which is perfect. Let's talk about, and I also talked about the IRS, right? Being able to increase their infrastructure, get to the cloud, online digital transformation, accept crypto as payments. And we saw Nancy Seeger as the CIO, Chief Information Officer at the IRS, directly speaking and talking about all of these and kind of giving us the thought of what's happening with the tax authorities. So the reason I bring this up is because the government, of course, plays a big role, guys. Whether you like it, whether we don't like it, but that's how it is, guys. They definitely want to be able to regulate the crypto industry or if not regulate per se, but at least get a grip on what is happening. Because if they can't, it's going to be a disaster because they cannot go after people collecting the taxes, right? So what they're interested in is just to make sure that they're able to track citizens who are dealing with crypto, whether they're investing, buying, and selling, be reported to the IRS. And that's all. That's what they want to do, all right? Perfect. And we're okay with that. I mean, we can't run away with that, right? Like we say, we can't run away with debt, taxes, and Dogecoin safe and going to the moon, right? Yeah, I'm just kidding. All right. So that's the primary news. Let's continue on with a couple of more things before I end the stream here. This is SafeMoon, guys, at 5167.50. 5167 is the SafeMoon price. Let me bring up the chart here. This is the pattern of the inverse head and shoulders. So you see here, this is how the pattern is developed. All right. So it's like a W, right? So what that is I think I have it here. I want to go through this so you understand what this means. So the inverse head and shoulders pattern, or the definition, is that it's also called the head and shoulders bottom. It's similar to a standard head and shoulders pattern, but inverted, with the head and shoulders top used to predict reversals in downtrend. So essentially it's just reversing the downtrend and just going upwards in the upward trend. So this pattern is identified when the price action of a security meets the following characteristics. So the price falls to a trough and then rises, the price falls below the former trough and then rises again, and finally the price falls again, but not as far as the second trough, right? Once the final trough is made, the price heads upwards towards the resistance found near the top of the previous troughs. So let me go to the chart, and here it is. So here's the first fall, the first trough, right? And the second, and the third is smaller, and then boom, it goes up, and right now it's at the resistance, right? So if it's able to break the resistance, then there's no stopping SafeMoon. It's going to be a huge spike. If this technical indicator proves to be correct, then we are definitely going to see SafeMoon going up. So keep that in mind, and this is called the inverse head and shoulders pattern. Definition, you can take a look at it, Google it, and you will be able to find it. All right, so that's for SafeMoon. So SafeMoon, once again, is priced at 0.00050567. Of course, 2.2 million holders for SafeMoon. Exciting developments with the SafeMoon project, with their new exchange coming up, with SafeMoon cryptocurrency being accepted or in works with the Gambia, which is a country in West Africa with 2.5 million plus population. And if they're successful in integrating with the central banks in the Gambia, then hey, people are going to be using SafeMoon as crypto. SafeMoon wallet is coming. June 15th is the day when it releases the beta. But the good news, of course, is that if you use the card, you're not going to be able to pay the 10%, right? For example, as per the tokenomics right now for SafeMoon, you have to pay a 10% penalty if you sell, right? 5% is redistributed to the existing holders, and of course the other 5% goes to the burn and BNB pair, right? So with the developments of SafeMoon is definitely going to be a huge breakout, and with the pattern just developed, the head and shoulders, the inverted, that also indicates the growth as it moves forward. All right, so this is SafeMoon, and then we're also going to look at Dogecoin, of course, pretty soon, and we'll talk about what that is and how Dogecoin is also positions itself with the backing of Elon Musk and what he's up to with Dogecoin, what is happening. So all of this is, whether we're talking about SafeMoon, whether it's Dogecoin or any other crypto like Bitcoin, we see a reversal trend. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Rick Sanchez, for your love and support. As always, thank you so much. Certainly appreciate it. Love that super sticker. First bump. There you go. There's my bump to you. Back at you. Thanks so much. Appreciate it for supporting InvestDesk as your #1 channel, of course. All right. So SafeMoon, of course, I talked about it, the inverse head and shoulders, right? So check that out. Keep that in mind. It is right at the edge, and that's what we will see. Yeah, sometime very soon. But we'll see that. We'll see that coming up. All right. So this is SafeMoon. Let's talk about Dogecoin, which is of course part of our portfolio here also. So it's 34.5 cents for Dogecoin, which is not bad at all. It was actually down to 28 cents when the market went down, but now since it's the reversal coming up, and we see it happening with Dogecoin as hopefully breaking out of the downward trend and moving upwards as possible reversal towards the positive side, right? So it's certainly increasing or growing again exponentially, not exponentially, but it's still, in fact, hopefully it's going to break the all-time high, which was about 75 cents, and get to $1, because one way or the other, guys, Elon Musk is going to take this to $1 today, tomorrow, next week, couple of weeks. I mean, we were at 5 cents 3 months ago when we got into Dogecoin, and we were like, well, geez, 5 cents Dogecoin will never even get to 10 cents in the next couple of years. We were talking about that. Check out my streams, guys. Check out all the comments. Check out all the news at that time. Just 3 months ago, 2.5 to 3 months ago. And from 4 or 5 cents, Dogecoin is now at 34, 35 cents, which is crazy in itself, right? And at 75 cents and $1, it's going to be huge. So definitely, this is also in the works, and especially with Apple, getting into cryptocurrencies, whether it's their own exchange or they're hiring people to evaluate cryptos, like they're hiring business developer managers to form partnerships. Well, guess what? Dogecoin is probably the number one candidate, in my humble opinion, for a cryptocurrency, transactions or acceptance, right? Because it has already proven itself as the cryptocurrency. Companies are using it. Airlines are using it. Retailers are using it. Businesses are accepting Dogecoin. So why not Apple? It's incoming. All right. So keep that in mind as we move forward. So Dogecoin at 34 and a half, almost 34.4, 34 and a half cents, which is still back up on the rise. All right, and finally we have our Promise token. We added this about a week or a week and a half, 2 weeks ago in our portfolio. Of course, it spiked up and then boom, it fell down like crazy. But right now it's struggling to form yet another pattern where it will grow again. It did recover from that sell, but hopefully I think it's going to take time for Promise to navigate or be back at where it was. I think the community is really new, and people are not holding to their promises because they're selling before 15 days. If all of the people actually adhere to what they're saying here, what the design of the token is, I'm sure it is also going to perform very well. But yeah, I'm holding so far, not doing anything with it, just holding, and that's the deal. And that's how it is, because this is crypto. Like I said, it's a crazy world. And Promise is only a small part of the portfolio here at InvestDesk. So it's not a huge part. So I'm not really worried at all about Promise token. But Dogecoin and SafeMoon, yeah, those are the two primary cryptos so far we've added. I'm also looking at others as we move forward, maybe adding more, because I think with all the developments in the government regulation side or the institutional investors is really massively turning the industry into a huge breakout. So I'm certainly looking at from that perspective. So I may be adding a few more in addition to Bitcoin and Ethereum, which I already have, by the way, since I also have other portfolios, guys, and I've always been very transparent, and I've been telling you guys. So I already have Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and XRP and other crypto portfolios. But for InvestDesk, we are here. All right, Jim Pop, thanks so much, buddy. Appreciate it. For your love and support for InvestDesk and Super Chat Super Stickers. So you're asking, do you have any videos that show how to day trade? Good question. No, I don't have any videos yet because the only channel I have is InvestDesk. But yeah, that's a good. I was thinking about actually doing videos on day trading on the other portfolios like stocks. What I do day trade. And I may do it. I may open up a channel or just some section on this channel. Yeah, I may do it, Jim. But right now, I have any record. I don't record videos on my day trades. I just day trade. But yeah, thank you for your insight and thank you for your support. I will definitely consider that. And hopefully, as we grow, as this channel grows, yeah, one day maybe we'll open up and we'll show you how to do the big things. Right now, I'm just kidding. But yeah, definitely. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. All right, so this is Promise Token, and of course, if you look at the Promise Token chart right here, I'm going to open this up for you, so you can look at the kind of the price tool where it's at and the chart itself. That gives you an idea of how Promise is performing. So right now, it's about 6 or 7 zeros, I guess, something like that. Here, right here is 579. So here's the dip, but it's trying to recover. The price moving sideways. Hopefully there's going to be a breakout for Promise Token one of these days, or if not, I'm not worried, guys. This is one of the very small investments that we did at Promise Token. Why? Because of the design of what they were offering. So the team, Promise Token, is certainly behind the project. I'm talking to the dev team, the marketing team. They're also pushing it as much as they can, and the community is still strong, about 12,700 or almost 13,000 holders, and still growing. So hey, we got to give it some time, and hopefully it will increase as time progresses. So far, it's sort of like stabilizing itself at about 579 at 6. That's what the price is. And here are the holders, 12,615 holders for Promise as of right now. Let me refresh. I know it's been a while. Yeah, 12,606. It's still grown, which is pretty nice. All right, so finally we also have Dogecoin news, a little bit of news I want to share before I end. Is Dogecoin founder says thank you to Elon Musk. Dogecoin founder Billy Marcus has thanked Elon Musk for clarifying his stance relating to the meme-based cryptocurrencies. The Tesla CEO has been Dogecoin's most prominent cheerleader during this latest market rally, with his tweets and comments often pushing it to new record highs. So this is what Elon just said. Please note, Dogecoin has no formal organizations and no one reports to me, so my ability to take action is limited, right? And that makes sense. Nevertheless, Elon is definitely into Dogecoin, and with Dogecoin hitting Coinbase in the next couple of weeks, that's another huge thing, guys. Don't forget that. Yeah, it's going to be on Coinbase, and Elon Musk is going to buy Dogecoin once it hits Coinbase. That's my analysis for the last 2 months. Every single stream, I've said this, right? Yeah, and I've said this, Dogecoin is going to hit Coinbase, and if it does, boom. Look at that. Awesome. XRPNDMT, if I said that right. Yeah, thank you so much for your love and support for InvestAsk. Thank you so much for super chat, super sticker. VanCat on Bitmart looks very promising. Can you look into this one? I will certainly do that. I note down everything that you say, but specifically if you want me to take a look at VanCat, I'll definitely take a look. Note it down, and if it's something that I feel is great, definitely. Yeah, I mean, why not? It's something that could potentially benefit all of us right here. So yeah, we'll do that. All right, Rick Sanchez, thanks so much, buddy. Thank you for that cup of coffee or whatever it is, right? Yeah, cool. Cheers back at you. Thanks so much for your love and support for InvestAsk. And that's really cool. I love you guys' support. I mean, that's awesome. When I do the research, I bring it to you, so we make informed decisions. I know there's always ups and downs in the crypto world because it is a crazy world, but nevertheless, we're doing pretty well with our portfolios. And we always are very careful, very meticulous in choosing what we need to invest in and how we need to proceed forward. As long as our gains are, more higher, I mean, that's super cool. And we are. I know a couple of weeks, our portfolio or here at InvestAsk was over $200,000 already in just 2 or 3 months. So I cannot complain, guys. I mean, this is crazy. These are some crazy gains, right? And despite the fall, the portfolio, is still intact because we're still holding. I'm still holding. That's how it is. It's always the long run. With all these news that I shared today with you, for example, and I've been sharing every day, this is going to materialize as time progresses, right? And if it does, boom, the entire industry is going to double. So the crypto industry was about 200 billion in February, or 600 billion in February, something like that. And now it's 3 trillion, for example, $2.5 to $3 trillion. In the next 3 months, it's going to be 6 trillion or $10 trillion. It's going to continue to grow, guys, right? The stock market is over 700 or 800 trillion dollars. So it's just a small piece right now for crypto, but massive, massive adoptions, guys. So I always look at the big picture, right? Long term, like stocks. I mean, they give you a return every year. They don't give you a return every day, or every month or every week. But we are spoiled, right? Because we want to be millionaires tomorrow. Yeah, we're spoiled. I mean, crypto spoils us, right? Why not? Why not? We'll take it. And it is spoiling us, which is cool. But that's the idea. So definitely long-term hold is certainly a better strategy in my humble opinion. And that's what we do. All right, so that's all I have. And that's really what we're looking at moving forward. Let's see, one more thing I want to show you before I end. I think I've covered everything here today. So my Twitter handle, by the way, if you're on here, if you're watching, if you're looking at this, is at invest_desk. So check it out and smash that follow button if you like. That'd be super appreciated. And of course, for this channel, make sure you subscribe and give it a thumbs up if you enjoy the content. If you enjoy making informed decisions, enjoy my research, I certainly appreciate that. And of course, the bell notification, so you get notified every single time there is an update, research, news, forecast, so you can make informed decisions. So thanks so much, guys. Let me see where I am right here. Let me bring myself up. There we go. Perfect. All right. So a quick summary. We talked about the Apple Crypto Exchange, Apple app. They're looking into cryptocurrency payments. They're looking to hire crypto people who have experience. I've shared the job post with you, so you can take a look at if you qualify. Yeah, get into Apple. And once you get into Apple, just, hey, pick Dogecoin, right, as the crypto, or SafeMoon as a crypto, whatever it is, or choose all of them, right? That's the deal. So get in there, take a look at the job post that I shared, and then, yeah, get yourself hired in Apple, right? That'd be cool. The second thing, we talked about the IRS payments, how the government is trying to regulate and increase its capacity, infrastructure, digital transformation to the cloud, so that it's easier for the IRS to allow all of us, so we can pay taxes, and they can take a look at it, and it makes lives easier for all of us. They can keep track of people paying in cryptos. We took a look at that. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, buddy. Thank you so much. You're the man. You're the man. Thank you, Rick Sanchez. Appreciate it for your love and support for InvestDesk. As always, over and over again, I certainly appreciate it. So yeah, we also talked about, of course, SafeMoon as new updates for SafeMoon, the way they're working with the SafeMoon exchange, with the wallet, no transaction fee, on June 15th, beta, wallet coming out. All of these are happening. The Gambia, where SafeMoon currency is going to be integrating itself with the entire country in West Africa, right? So huge developments, not only with enterprise organizations like Apple, Amazon, but also with SafeMoon, with this projects, and of course Promise Token. We also talk about that. Relatively new in our portfolio, small percentage, but we'll see. We'll give it some time and see how it goes up. All right, so that's all the updates I have. Thank you so much for being here. And today, of course, is Wednesday afternoon, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more exciting updates. Till then, smash that like button before you go. Certainly appreciate that. And I will see you guys